Shalom. First off, I want to start out by giving all the glory, infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do rule and teach well. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect that is out there pushing this truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. Shalom. This is your brother Hashar from the Great Millstone Savannah Camp, coming back in the spirit with another lesson. Lord willing, I pray and hope that it is edifying. All right. And I just want to do this quick lesson. All right. Because this election is a lot deeper, than people know. And then they think, all right, they just think that it's white versus black. All right. So-called white versus so-called black. All right. A woman versus a male or whatever. All right. And the Lord is setting this place up for the ultimate downfall. And it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful to see. And, as the days go on, oh, man, the Lord is really changing my mind about some things. And through what's going on in America, you can see the direction that it's heading. All right. And it's actually a beautiful direction because the majority of these people are going to go out and they're going to vote. All right. A lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, you're going to vote for Kamala Harris. Okay. And the scripture speaks about it, and I've done a lesson on it, how it's going to be to your, to your detriment, to your shame. All right. First of all, it doesn't matter who becomes the next president, all right, of the United States. All right. The rich elite bankers are the real kings and queens of America. All right. They're the ones who make the policies and control your food, your weather, your children's learning. All right. The air you breathe, everything. All right. They control that. You don't. All right. The president has no say. All right. They're just a puppet. Okay. And what this is bread and circus. All right. This is an illusion. Okay. So I wanted to get a precept. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 20, it says, wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. All right. And all around the four corners of America, week in and week out, day in and day out. All right. There are prophets on the highways and byways and the chief places of concourses all around America. All right. Sighing and crying for the abominations that are happening here. All right. And one of them shall be or will be, all right, if, this woman gets in office. All right. But, hey, it is what it is. We want this place to fall as quickly as possible, to collapse, to burn as soon as possible. All right. So we can get out of here, out of this captivity. All right. It says, in the opening of the gates in the city, she uttereth her word, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. All right. And, how long, ye simple ones, do you love simplicity? Okay. Because this is a tactic. All right. And it's clear. The agenda is clear. And it's like they're running, running the, running the ball up the sideline. And it's a trick play. All right. And, a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, you're tricked, all right, by what's going on. All right. You're not really aware of your situation. Okay. And this right here is a clear situation. Okay. So I wanted to get into, this woman right here. All right, this panderer, okay, who they have basically illegally, I guess, set as the United States candidate for the Democratic Party. Okay. This is funny, man. It's really comical. All right. In the first place she goes to campaign is the so-called Black Mecca. All right, Atlanta. To pander to you so-called Negroes. All right, and it's a packed house. You can see it. It's a lot of it's a mixed crowd too. It's probably mostly women and so-called Negroes. Okay. But this woman right here is gonna lead you all to hell. All right, and I don't mean burning forever. I mean a terrible, terrible time. All right, a terrible time that's gonna take place. All right, here in America, which it could be her or it could be Trump. It doesn't matter. All right, but I really wanted to specifically get into her. All right, and the apostle, the elder apostle, I believe it was Apostle Gabar, did a lesson a while back on Kamala Harris and her name. All right, because names are omens. All right, we talk about omens. Matter of fact, let's Salakia, let's get that word omen. All right. Omen. It says casual event or occurrence supposed or Salakia, or pertinent to pretend good or evil. Salakia. It says forebodying, agreeing. Okay, it says to indicate, to give indication of the future, to know, to tell, from omens, to predict. Okay, so let's get the word nomen. Nomen, no. Yeah, the omen nomen, which is a name. All right, so a name that predicts the future. Okay, and hey, Lord willing, this woman right here, brings about Jacob's trouble. Okay, during her presidency. Okay. So I wanted to get into this word Devi, all right, because she's a Elamite, a Hindu Elamite, all right, and she's named after this deity, okay, and this deity is called Devi. It says also known as Mahadevi, or Great Goddess, is an all-embracing mother. All-embracing mother goddess, first worshipped in India in prehistoric times. In the Vedic period, she was assimilated into the Hindu pantheon and so came to represent the female energy, or Sakti, all right, which is just basically this is the queen of heaven. All right, the queen of heaven spirit. Okay, and the scripture speaks about it. Let me see if I can find that. Still, that's an ancient deity. Yeah, it says Jeremiah chapter 7 and verse 17. It says, Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah, in the streets of Jerusalem? and how ironic, all right, that they go to Atlanta, all right, which is basically the city of Judah, okay? The so-called Negro is there, all right? And there's a lot of Reuben and Gad there too, who you know are basically passing as Judah. Okay. It says verse 18, the children gather wood and the fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough and make cakes to the Queen of Heaven, to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they may provoke me to anger. Do they provoke me to anger, saith the Lord? Do they not provoke themselves to confusion of their own faces? Therefore thus saith Yahweh, power, behold, my anger and my fury shall be poured out upon this place, upon man and upon beast, and upon the trees of the field, and upon the fruit of the ground, and it shall burn and shall not be quenched. Okay, and the Lord is going to destroy Babylon the Great the same way. All right, he basically destroyed Jerusalem back in the day. Okay, during 70 AD. It's going to be a bad time. Okay, the Lord is going to put you in dire straits, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, it says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, put your burnt offerings onto your sacrifice and eat flesh. For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought Slakia. For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices. But this thing I commanded them, saying, obey my voice. All right, so the Lord, which is also in the scripture, the Lord say obedience is better than sacrifice. You know, just doing what the Lord asks you to do, all right, is better than your sacrifices, man. All right, it's better than anything you can offer. Okay. It says, and ye have, Salakia, obey my voice, and I will be your power, and ye shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. Right. So the Lord said, hey, walk in my paths, that it may be well unto you. Okay. Now I want to go back to this scripture, not the scripture, this excerpt, and then I'll jump back into the scripture. It says, both Devi, all right, Devi, meaning goddess in Sanskrit, and Sakti may be used more generically to reference any female Hindu goddess, especially Parvati, Lakshma, and Saraviti. Devi is most often manifested as the fearsome female warrior Duraga and Kali, both whom famously killed a number of terrible demons in Hindu mythology. Devi is also the mother of Nandi, Shiva's doorkeeper, and bull, Sankara, the six-headed god, and Ganesh, the elephant-headed god. All right, it says Devi's character has two opposing sides represented by various separate female deities, as Uma, the benevolent, and as Daragma, the terrible. Okay, the terrible. All right, so this is what her name represents, the omen nomen. It says it is as the latter, more fierce personification that she is most frequently worshipped. Her dark side can also take the form of a fearsome black goddess Kali. All right. And matter of fact, I'm gonna keep going because like I say, these are, these idols are the same idols from back in the day. All right. This is the same Queen of Heaven, all right, that was being worshipped in the time of Jeremiah in Babylon, all right, in the time of Salakia, what is that? Ancient Samaria. All right. It says the deity has a marid of many other names and may, for example, also be referred to as Vin Hanash. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Kenya, the Virgin. All right. Mahamaya, the illusion, and Bantayati, queen of the Bantu. All right. It says those ghosts and goblins who haunt graveyards make the dead live again and trick the living so that they may feast on their flesh. You see? And let's see, made blood. Let's get this. This says it says worshippers of this face of Devi seek her favors and dark powers, and so make blood sacrifices and perform wild rituals and ceremonies in Darag, Punja, Karag, whatever. It says which call on Darag's sexual and magical powers. See? So these are ancient deities, man. All right. And these are some deities that our elders, they always break it down. Okay. And this is the deity that represents her. Okay. And we Salakia. As you can see, this picture is very representative. Okay. And this is the spirit that our women are in. All right. You see a lot of women. All right. Often they look like this. All right. They sticking their tongues out. And it's no coincidence that Kamala chose Megan Thee Stallion. All right. Because she embodies, all right, what Kamala is about to bring forth. All right. That spirit. Okay. And I believe one of the definitions for this deity is the destroyer of worlds. Okay. Which I'll have to do some more research on that. Okay, but you see she has men's heads, all right, that she have chopped off. And these are all the men that she slept with. Okay? And she's standing on a woman. All right, it's a spirit. All right. I just made a video about how the majority of these women are brute beasts. All right. They're really hateful toward other women. All right. So this picture right here is representative. All right. And this is the same beast. All right. The same deity that is being personified in her, in her worship. All right. It says a statue of the goddess there is perpetually offered fresh blood. Oh man. So yeah, man. I'll put this, I might, may put this in the in the description, or you can look it up. Look it up for yourselves. All right. But going back to the scripture, it says, but they hearken not, nor incline their ear, but walked in the counsels and in the imaginations of their evil heart, and went backward and not forward, since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Israel unto this day. I have even sent unto you all the servants, the prophets. And the Lord is continually warning you people about what's about to take place, the wickedness in this society, and no one is hearkening. All right, no one is listening. It says daily rising up early and sending them. Right, so we're out there on the highways and byways, brothers, putting up videos all over the internet, all over YouTube. YouTube is I think one of the most visited websites on the planet. I want to say the second most visited website on the planet. All right, so the knowledge is there. Okay, it says, yet they hearken not unto me, nor incline their ear, but harden their neck. They did worse than their fathers. Therefore thou shalt speak all these words unto them, but they will not hearken to thee. Thou shalt also call unto them, but they will not answer thee. And we know, all right, we know that the majority of our people are lost, all right, and the Lord just gonna have to get rid of them. It says, but thou shalt say unto them, this is a nation that obeyeth not the voice of the Lord their power, nor receiveth correction. Truth is perished and is cut off from their mouth. All right. And truth is perished, man. All right. And that's why the Lord is going to give you over to your own lust. All right. He's going to give you over to a lie. All right. He's going to give you over to celebrities, to these politicians. All right. These people that are bought and sold. You can tell that they were just like, yeah, give her a couple thousand. All right. And let her get up on stage and say a couple words and shake her ass. All right. But this is what you people want. And, and we're going to look back on this and laugh. All right. We're going to get the last laugh. So I just want to do this quick lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying and exhorting. I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Abba Bubal.